my name's Paul Nixon. I'm the CEO of Corporate Eye, and in this video, I'll talk about who we are and what we do. So let's do the first of those. We're a team of specialists. We bring over 50 years of online corporate communications experience to bear. We have a number of journalists who work for us who do two things. They write stories for our blog on the latest thinking around their particular areas of expertise, and they also help work with me on areas of research. They all spend their time living and breathing in the particular stakeholder areas that are of interest to our clients. So one lectures on investor relations at Rice University, another writes books on brand, another writes for the Guardian Sustainable Business area. But either way, we make sure that we have the deep expertise that constantly feeds into the areas that our clients would be interested in. When we created Corporate Eye, we did so for two reasons. The first was an idea about bringing in a new benchmarking tool, bringing benchmarking into the 21st century, where we would move the tool online, we would score a range of companies and keep those scores up to date. We would provide the tools of gap analysis, quick wins, historical improvement, and so on, online, so that clients could access those as a subscription service and access the expertise of our people that we brought to bear. But as we started building the service, we also identified another gap in the market. And this is where companies rebuild their websites, which they do every 2 to 4 years. We identified that actually there was relatively little support for them, for their content, in between those site rebuilds. Agencies get very excited by a new redesign, rebuild project because it's big and interesting, and normally there's a good pound figure associated with that. However, in between builds, then there's less opportunity, shall we say. However, things don't stop changing. Best practice keeps on evolving, but also the company itself has new communication needs and new things that it needs to communicate. So, we are shaped a service around supporting that, providing content governance and challenge and support on a continuous basis to help improve companies on how they communicate their message. So, in detail, we provide 4 areas of service. The first is an advanced benchmarking tool, which is available through a subscription service, has gap analysis tools, 1,000 criteria, 3,000 examples of best practice, and is there to help people generate good ideas on how to improve. The second area is research, where we have a continuous program looking into how best practice is changing in each stakeholder area and how things we see will evolve beyond that. And so going beyond the current best practice. The third area is our free blog. It represents all our journalists' thinking and research, and also I do periodic interviews there of the great and the good. And again, that's a great source for new ideas and direction of where things are going. We harness those 3 areas for our consultancy work so that we bring together our latest thinking when we're engaged to do custom work, which could involve benchmarking audits, content strategies, digital strategies, and so on. But we can take that all the way through to information architectures, content validation, and even writing content where clients need that support. So, who do we do that for? Well, many of our clients are some of the biggest and best within online communications. We work for 10% of the FTSE 100. The companies who are at that forefront of best practice use us because we give them the stretch to take them beyond what currently people are doing. We work for smaller companies as well, where we can make an impact to the bottom line through B2B sales, marketing improvement, and so on. So, if we start at the beginning, we should ask a question. Why use benchmarking at all? Many people think that benchmarking is just about league tables and where you come in that league table. So have you gone up or have you gone down based on the annual report? Well, actually, we think although measurement and league tables are all very important and a fundamental part of benchmarking, we don't think that's the primary output or the key reason why you do it. The main reason is to harness the ideas, the best practice things that are going on around the world that you can apply that saves you the time of having to think them up from scratch. And from those ideas, you should be thinking about the ones that are most relevant for the company. And what is relevance? Well, I think it equates to return on investment. The things that make the most difference, the most tangible difference to the client. So, how do we then apply it? Sure, we research and look around for best ideas, the best practice that's going on from one industry to another and so on. But we also, with our research, look beyond that. What are the trends? How are things changing? How could you apply that from that approach to over here? Then we talk to our clients. What are the things that are most important for them? How do we adapt all this research and thinking to come up with strategies that will give them the most effective way of communicating their message? And through doing that, we deliver the most value. So, our summary value proposition is this, and there are 5 things. Why should you use Corporate I? The first is our very strong focus on return on investment, whether that's saving costs, improving revenue, or improving the way that shareholders perceive you, whether it's through the value that you might add as a group company over a series of subsidiaries, or indeed their understanding of your business model, your strengths, your strategy, your investment case, which can lead to an improvement in share price and market cap. The second area is that we help mitigate risk, primarily in the corporate reputation area, whether that's through better communication of compliance or issues that you may have in those areas, through addressing negative sentiment that may exist on the internet, or lastly, thinking about forward-looking issues that you may be concerned that could happen in the future, and how you might mitigate them today. We provide our customized framework for helping clients measure and improve their online corporate communications. Fourth, we show them how to optimize content. And from that can be improving the way they deliver the messages and the content through better infographics and through better mechanisms, whether it be video or the like. But we also show them how to better use the content. Many companies produce great content in their annual report and analyst presentations and then fail to deploy it effectively across the website. By using it in the best way, you can tell your story better to more stakeholders and more people will read it so that you can deliver those messages more effectively. And if you do those 4 things, then it will improve your market position, whether against your peers or, more importantly, how your stakeholders actually perceive you. So, if what I've talked about is of interest and you think could make a difference to your business, please do talk to us. Our contact details are on our website, and we look forward to hearing from you.